Coffee with Andy and family. Good morning. I can say it's morning because it's 11:47 a.m. Coming back at you, Coffee with Andy and family. We've even got the Avester in the back there somewhere. I'm sure he's wearing his earbuds.
You can see him. He's right there.
You can see him?
He's the woolly one back there.
The woolly one. I don't know what this guy's doing in traffic.
Well, they all think they're getting in front of you.
They all do for some reason.
And they did.
You know what?
They're the power boaters of the...
Those guys, that's like a sport fisherman, and that's a motor cruiser right there. We were driving along the other day, not missing land life. I'm telling you. In a Walmart parking lot, pulling into the Murphy USA gas station. And someone was coming out, and I stopped well short to let him by. And I even waved him by. And Tracy's like,
he
just flipped you off.
I think he gave... Yeah.
He just flipped me off. Like, I don't care. You know what?
Whatever.
Woo! Just as long as I'm not having to deal with these people on a regular basis.
Right.
And when that happens, it's like, oh, that's a sport fisherman there. That's a sport fisherman without a name on the back, so he can't get called into the Coast Guard.
Exactly.
Just go on by, buddy. Oh, so it's Saturday.
At least they don't wake us.
Yeah. What's the equivalent of getting waked in a car?
Getting run off the road.
Getting run off the road, getting side swiped.
Yeah.
That's probably about it. For those of you guys that don't know what a waking is, it's not gently going, hey, sweetie.
Yes.
I've got coffee for you, which I do. And I'm like, honey, good morning. I've got coffee for you. A wake is a big boat going by you, throwing out a huge wave, oscillation of water that's not only on top of the surface, but it's below the surface. And it can rock your world sometimes.
Yeah.
Our favorites are, no wake zone, when somebody just flies through and doesn't care. But boaters, you are responsible for your wake.
Kind of.
Our boat can't really make a wake. Our dinghy can.
Oh, I saw a sign the other day when you were in Myrtle Beach off the boat.
Right.
We came into this long stretch of docks, and it was a no wake zone, and it said, please make more wake, because everybody does the opposite of what you want them to do, right?
Right.
It's a huge sign on this guy's dock.
So if you have a dock or you have a boat tied up to something, it'll physically break up your dock, your floating docks. It will smash your jet skis or your boats underneath. It's crazy. I said our sailboat doesn't really make a wake. It's got the two hulls. We only go about 6 to 8 knots, really, usually. If we're lucky. And it's this little
if we're not in the Elliott Cut.
If we're not, well, yeah. we hit 10 knots on the Elliott Cut, didn't we?
I know.
And we hit 10 knots, we hit 9 knots going through Snow's Cut.
Yeah.
Which we draw a lot less than Sailing in Faith does. They had a rough day going down Elliott's Cut. We were only in Elliott's Cut like 7 minutes. We got flushed out the bottom end of it. They were going through, and after the hurricanes that have gone through the coast, Elliott's Cut is Snow's Cut. Snow's Cut is a blasted out little cut from Carolina Beach into the Cape Fear River, which goes down to Southport, and it had really shoaled in. As they were trying to make way, they said the boats in front of them kept running aground and stopping, and they kept running aground. I don't know what the final cut number was. Steve, you can drop it down there in the comments. But I heard it was a lot. A lot. We get asked a lot by everyone that knows us and passes by if we have our land legs back. Yes, we really haven't had any problems with any of that.
Because we haven't really been out in the ocean.
Because we hadn't been out for a long time. And we're on a catamaran. You can leave your cup of coffee pretty much in one spot, and it'll be there for the most part, unless you get waked really well. We've had some really good meals. We've broken bread with friends. We've shared some good stories with friends. Land life, traveling life. Getting a lot of good questions about what's the first hour of your morning like? What do you have to do on the boat that's different?
I think the first hour of the morning is like trying to get me awake. Hey, honey.
Sweet.
Wake up, dear.
I've got coffee. Yeah, it's not a good time.
The biggest thing to get me out of the bed is your coffee's gonna get cold.
Is that what does it for you?
Please don't let my coffee get cold.
And if I start the engine under you,
Yeah,
it usually gets her going.
that means he's serious.
So we're going to go to the kids in the back and ask them.
I think they're all asleep.
Are they all asleep?
Yes, they're sleeping on video.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are. Because they stayed up with their friends all night. They had a rave. A rave in the basement.
We couldn't even hear them.
So what have we done since we've been back?
Dieter and Dexter partying downstairs.
Oh, God. We've had a delicious Thanksgiving. Hey, the background noise is probably not helping. Sometimes you just have to let him get it out of his system.
It's best just let them finish.
Yeah. All right. So what have we done? We've gone to our friends the Crafts for dinner. We've had dinner with the O'Hearns before they went out of town and graciously allowed us to house and dog sit. We've come to the farm a couple of times. We've had some good meals. Let's see, my little sister had a video game trailer come for her husband's 50th birthday surprise. So he and all the kids could game together, and that was really fun. We visited with nieces and nephews, and
We've helped a niece move a little bit.
grandbaby, like not our grandbaby.
Not our grandbaby,
but
no.
I'll claim her. It's my niece's baby.
You're the great aunt.
The Grant. What else? We've gone to the Isguires. I think that was a dead cougar on the road back there, because I don't think that was a deer.
They allow old ladies to just lie around on the side of the road like that?
Yeah, well, she shouldn't be walking on the highway anyways.
Got a story about cougars.
No.
We'll come back to
Not
that.
for now. Let's see, we've gone to the doctor because Micah has a nasty infection on the bottom of his foot. We're hoping we don't end up at the hospital with that one. And
It smells almost as bad as Nick's foot does normally.
oh, I've got his medication. Let's see, what else have we done?
What's been your favorite food off the boat?
Like, I don't know. I can't have a favorite. Every
Top-
meal we've had has been good.
Top 3, top 5, what do you want?
I mean, that's not very nice. Because other people have been cooking for me, so I can't really, like, say I like one person's food over any other.
Sure you can.
I can't.
Not
That's
that many
rude.
people watch our show, honey.
That's not fair. I can't do that.
Okay.
I did get bread pudding from Stonewall.
That's from Stonewall's. Oh, you guys are awake again? So we've had our garbage can turkey. I'm still assembling that video.
And a smoked turkey. They were both very good.
They were both very good. Lots of good food.
We've had chicken and shrimp fajitas at the Isguires. We had rosemary roasted chicken and delicious potatoes at the Crafts.
Were the potatoes more delicious than the clove of garlic that you had?
No, because I love roasted garlic. I just
The garlic was...
thought it was a potato bite, and I took a big bite of whole garlic. It was good though.
That was the bomb.com.
We had good chili and split pea soup.
We're going out for a smorgasbord of leftovers.
Leftovers,
right now,
yeah.
which is one of my favorite things.
Yep.
Mike is back asleep. That's okay.
I think they're all just ignoring us. They're not really asleep.
That's okay too, because you know what? If they're ignoring us, they're quiet.
I said you're ignoring us, not good morning us. But
what else do we have to do while we're in town, Mom?
we need to go vote. We just tried to go vote, and the line was
So short.
insanely long, and through the building, out the door, down the sidewalk. We will attempt that Monday morning when
side of the issues you are. All my friends and family knows where we stand, but it's your civil right and responsibility to go vote. Many people say that if you don't vote, you don't have the
right to complain.
The right to complain, and I agree with that. I'm a long-standing believer in that. Mike is awake because he's poking his mom.
I don't know if we'll have time to go to Josh and Peyton's this trip. They live pretty far up around. I don't know. I don't really have anything else I need to do.
Sponsored by Cheez-Its.
We're not sponsored by Cheez-Its, but if Cheez-Its would like to be a part of our regular show,
Yeah, maybe.
we can do that.
Yeah, I think
Still looking for a coffee company.
We can have coffee and Cheez-Its with Andy.
Coffee and Cheez-Its with Andy. Biscotti with Andy. Coffee and scones with Andy.
When a semi-truck of Cheez-Its shows up in the boat.
Hey, I will be the Michael Waltrip of coffee. I mean, I'll wear a sponsor, like a NASCAR driver or whatever. You could put a sticker, a label, you can tattoo like under the hairline or something. And I'm not pro tattoo, but if it's under the hairline, we can. Brought to you by. No.
Okay, so back to
the important stuff. Go ahead.
I don't have anything.
You don't have anything.
No, I just didn't want you to get derailed.
Well, I get derailed often. So I think the kids are kind of sedate. We're just looking forward to spending some time out at the farm, letting them stretch their legs, run, play soccer, football,
Beat each other up.
just as long as they're not doing it like in this personal space. We're good with
Tear
it.
up an elephant with an ear of corn.
Yeah, smash an anvil with a banana, something like that. So we're gonna wrap this one up. We love you guys. We appreciate you all. Clean up after yourself. Leave the world a better, cleaner place. And you found it.
And
Spay and boober your pets.
spay and boober your pets.
Spay and boober your pets. I guess we're gonna have to do a science class on spaying and neutering, because that's what homeschoolers get to do. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.